took off the net, jumped out,
happened tonight,
and I just throw it in her face. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a college story time. This is a story that my neighbors in college and my friends and my roommate will forever remember. It was a very surreal weekend night in Santa Barbara, and most people know it's party school. But let's just get into the story, so hold on. Needed. Junior year, my first year because I was a transfer, I had 5 roommates. And it was 3 bedrooms, doubles, like 3 bedrooms and like double. And my good friend and roommate at the time lived in the other bedroom. We didn't share one. And my friend from like back in the day came to visit that weekend. So it was like really fun. It was like a reunion. So yeah, like we had a lot of fun and we were back at the apartment, me and my friend. We were chilling like at the island, like sitting, literally physically have a glass of water in front of me. It's just very sober, very chillaxed, like midnight, I don't actually remember, just chilling. And then my 2 roommates come home and it just was like a very fast paced, like things got really heated from that point. They came home very, very drunk, came home with an orange caution cone. But imagine I'm like very sober and not drinking, and then like a caution cone pulls up in the kitchen and they're dancing on it. Like it was just very like, oh, okay. My friend's like, wow, this is really what a college town or college like city is. And I was like, you know what, this is not me. And I'm not against it. I was just like, I guess couldn't be me. We were like recording everything and it was like, oh my god, there's a caution cone. Oh my god, they're really drunk. Oh my god, like what's going on? And my roommate, I'm gonna call her Betty. Betty comes home with a guy and we're like, oh, okay, she is very drunk and again brought the caution cone, pulls home like a guy, whatever. And I think she texted us before that too. She's like, hey, I have a Tinder date, it's pulling up. He's like Ubered from Ventura, and I don't actually know how far Ventura is from Santa Barbara. I was gonna try and search it, but it is like 50 minutes or something. It's not far, but it's also not that close to have like a whole Uber and like Lyft. But the guy did it, was into her. And yeah, he Ubers over. I don't know when he met up with her. I think it was before they actually came to the place. And they go in her bedroom. We're like, okay, shit's happening. And then like, this is when it all went downhill. She came out super, super drunk, and Betty comes in, strolls into the kitchen, and then I just don't know what happened. Because again, I was really just like, oh, that's cool. You know, what went down, whatever, not my business. And then I get like a pint of water thrown into my face. And I'm like, hold on. Triggered memories. A pint of water is thrown in my face, like a whole pint. And rage is like in my head. I'm just like, what the actual just happened? And I'm like literally like shaking, like, okay, sorry, Betty. This bitch just threw water in my face. I wasn't even drinking. I have no affiliation with what's going on with your dude, the other roommate, like my friend's visiting, and water got on my friend too. And I was like, I'm so, like, it was just like literally, and all I remember is seeing this 2-liter unopened bottle of Coca-Cola on the island in front of me, and I was like, why did I get, it was just like so much, sorry, I couldn't even finish my sentence because so much was going on, and I just shakenly like just unscrew the Coke, again the story gets crazy, I unscrew the Coke and I just throw it in her face, in Betty's face. I've never thrown a drink in someone's face before, especially a friend / roommate of mine, but that happened. So first, the water's in my face, dripping still. I throw Coke on her. It's all over the ceiling. It's all over the cabinets. It's all in her eyes, because all I remember is her like falling into the cabinet and shit went down. I was like, okay, this is how the night's going. And I think I got up and like took my friend in my room, like, sorry, like, let's just walk away from this. Like, I'm not at fault because that just happened unprovoked. And I just hear, what the fuck? Why was she like just yelling? And I'm like, I had water thrown in my face first without even talking. And I just hear, what the fuck, that bitch, da, 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 da. Like, I'm really like, what is happening? And then I think I came out of the room because I think I heard my name getting brought up, and I was like, okay, even though like I was affiliated with it, I didn't start anything, I didn't instigate something, so like my name being brought up is not okay, even though again I did throw the coke. I go out and she's like, I can't believe you fucking did that, blah blah blah, blah, this, and like just blowing up. Bear in mind, let's scratch back to the beginning of the story. There's a dude chilling in the bedroom while the water's thrown on my face, coke was thrown on her and she fell into the cabinet. I'm just walked myself out, and dude, homeboy is, from what we know, still in the bedroom, and it's just chaos. And again, there's coke everywhere, everyone's confused. It's like, is there a fight gonna happen? It was just very bad. I've never been in a fight before, so no, it was never gonna happen. Then she comes up to my face and I sit there like, and she's like, fuck you, blah blah blah, I can't believe you did that. And I was just like, so again, sober, so everything's just like, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, I don't know what's going on. And I just look at her forehead. I was like, go look in the mirror, please go look in the mirror. She goes, looks in the mirror, and I just hear, what the fuck? And there's like a big ass welt on her forehead. But she's screaming like, oh my God. And all I hear is, oh my God, I look like fucking Quasimodo, who's gonna fuck me now? And I was like, what? Who's Quasimodo? So I had to search it. That's from Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think, from Disney. And it's not like I planned on that happening. I literally, in reaction after her throwing water in my face, I threw coke back in her face. She fell into the cupboard forehead first, I guess, and that big ass welt came on her head. And I was like, it just happened so fast. And again, I didn't push her. There was never like a physical altercation. Again, we're friends to this day. And it was just so crazy, and everything just went, everything escalated from that point. The boy is still in there from what we know. And I think she, like, enraged, went to her room and slammed the door and were like, I don't know, like, you caused this craziness going on. So, okay, dude, take yourself into the room. I'm not sure, but we're gonna leave. But before we end up, like, going out, my neighbor comes knocking on the door like, hey guys, your net's off the window. What happened? We're like, what do you mean the net? Like, how would we know? Because we're inside with all that going on. We go outside and the net is literally off, like taken off the window, and the window is like wheeled open. I'm gonna show that video. Prepare. It's a Snapchat video. So when I was younger, 21 in college, I was like erratically moving the camera, but you can see that the net's off and we're laughing.
What happened tonight?
Too fucking. So yeah, the guy obviously in hysterics was like, there's too much screaming going on. I've only known this girl for a second. I Ubered here for about 15 minutes, which is insane. And I'm getting out. So he took off the net, jumped out, and peaced out. But that happened. And after that, I like went up to my neighbor's room to get away from everything after laughing about the window. Everyone was like looking at me as if I was some hero and I did this big courageous thing. No, I'm not like that. I don't get in fights. I don't throw drinks at people. It just happened like in reaction to that. It was just very, very wild. To this day, still don't know what was going on, but I like after like visiting with people, I was like, I need to take my ass to bed. Like, this is not continuing. So I go to bed. The next morning, my friend Betty comes and she's like, what happened last night? And I'm like in disbelief because that just means she blacked out. I've never even gotten that close. I don't drink enough. I don't like getting to that point, or at least envisioning what I could be, because that's just scary to me. And in a very like proper response, I was just like, this is what happened. It's not okay. Control your drinking next time, because I don't want to deal with that again. I never get that way. Just be careful, because you don't want this happening with someone you don't know. Like, I don't like what happened, but if you said you're blacked out and didn't know, just let's not let this happen again, because we're friends and that's just not cool. I don't want to have to deal with that moving forward. And my friend was here and life moved on. So that was literally what happened. She came home with homeboy, brought a caution cone, threw water on me. I threw coke on her. She fell, the welt came up, and all in the midst of that, homeboy jumped out the window. No, it wasn't a 3 or 2 story window, but the net was popped off and still literally had to stand on a desk, because it was a high window kind of, but had to stand on a desk to jump out in the midst of all that. This is easily probably one of the craziest stories I had during college. But if you guys enjoy this, let me know in the comments and I could continue to do this. Maybe it's like a little series. Put a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing. But yes, see y'all next time. Bye.